Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel and to a new festive vlog. I'm very excited. So yeah, we've gotten up to some festive things recently, as you saw in the beginning of this video. The tree is up in my family home and we've been watching Christmas movies. I've been watching them with Tom, mostly over FaceTime. We've been having lots of FaceTime dates, of course, every day, and yeah, we've been watching some festive movies. We've seen The Holiday. We saw Home Alone, and I think that's all so far, but we have a whole list of Christmas movies to get through, and I'd like to watch a few with my family as well. So yes, the tree is up, Christmas movies are on. I made cupcakes for my family. They weren't the prettiest, but they tasted nice. And we also took a little like horse and carriage ride, which was really cute. It was just a quick little thing, mainly for kids, but we took the twins and that was our excuse so that we could see it as well. But I think my family did it last year when I was in the UK, so it was my first time going and it was cute. It was fun. One of the houses, as you saw, had Santa and Mrs. Claus on the front porch. It was really cute. So we got to do that. And to start off, well, this part of the video, I would like to just show a few new beauty products. On Black Friday, as I said in my last video, I was very disappointed with the sales, but I did buy a few beauty items. Now, of course, I need to start with Purlisse because you've heard me talk about this brand time and time again, and there is a reason for it. This brand is truly phenomenal. I just adore their products, but mainly their BB creams. If you saw my Get Ready With Me and Get to Know Me video, I mentioned this product, although in that video I was using a shade that was a little too light for me, and I was using the Ageless Glow Serum BB Cream, but the Radiant Glow Illuminating BB Cream is actually my favorite. I think I mentioned the Perfect Glow and I never used that one, so I meant this one. So I bought this in the next shade up, which is medium. In that video I was using light medium, and I've been using that one recently, actually a lot recently, not really knowing that it was quite light for my skin. Maybe after coming back from Bermuda I had a bit of a tan and so it just was quite light for me. This is my perfect shade, medium. I need to write that down because I am the kind of person who, as much as I love makeup and have been doing my makeup since I was like 12 years old, the one thing I could never do was get my shade right. Concealer, BB cream, foundation, you name it, the shade is like always wrong for me. Sometimes I've gotten lucky, but makeup is tough because not everywhere allows returns for makeup if it's been opened, so it's been tricky. But I think I'm nailing it lately. The medium in this Radiant Glow Illuminating BB Cream, that's my shade. But I could not recommend this product more, you guys. It is your skin but better. It's light to medium coverage. It gives you a natural glow without being too shiny and oily looking. And it's oil-free, moisturizing, and it's for normal to dry skin, but it's for every skin type really, and even sensitive skin. And if you have acne, I will say, like, it's not necessarily the kind of product that will cover it perfectly because it is light to medium coverage, but it won't make your acne worse, I will say that. So this product is kind of expensive. It's around $40, but it's the one makeup product that I will forever go back to as a base because I just feel like it's absolutely worth it for me and my skin type. Sometimes I think my skin looks better after wearing this product because sometimes people think makeup can clog pores, and it can if you're not using the right products, but this one I actually think helps my skin. So could not recommend it more. I will link it below. If you're in the US, you should buy it. Next up is a product that I feel like many people have already tried, and it's actually my first time trying it recently. It's the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, and I got mine in the shade Bronzer. When I first got it, I was like, oh no. I was like, this looks quite light for me, but at the same time, it's winter now, and what I like about this, and the reason I wanted it, I didn't need another bronzer because I do have a few, but they're all quite shimmery and a little bit dark. And it wasn't an issue. It's just that now that we're heading into winter, I don't really want a shiny bronzed look. I want more of a matte bronzed look. And I didn't want like any shimmers. I just wanted a nice soft bronzer that was not too dark for me. And I thought this would be good, and I think it is. It's just very, very light. But again, maybe for winter it's fine, and in the summer I can buy a slightly darker shade, not that I need it. But it smells like coconut. I love this. I know so many people have tried it already, but I think it's a favorite for a reason. This is so like soft. It feels like satin. When you are swatching it, it's so soft, beautiful, blends like a dream, and again, it's kind of light for me, but I really, really like it. So I could see why everyone loves this product. It's amazing. It's also non-comedogenic, which I've been looking into that, you guys, and I looked at some of the products that I use daily for my makeup, and I realized that a couple of them might not be great for my skin. If you saw, again, my Get Ready With Me, Get to Know Me video, you saw me use the Wet n Wild Mega Glow like contour stick, and I was using that for a while, and I noticed that my skin was not doing well recently, and I just thought that that could be part of it. Now, I couldn't find any information on whether or not it would clog my pores or like that it was non-comedogenic or whatever. But everywhere I applied that product, I was breaking out pretty badly. So I was like, okay, this is like one of the new things I've added in my routine. It's got to be this. And as much as I loved how it blended and I really, really liked it, I don't want to like compromise my skin. I don't, just because I love a product, and just because you love a product, maybe how it looks, how it feels on, it doesn't mean that it's good for your skin. So I just want to say that definitely look into your products to see if they're non-comedogenic. I know that e.l.f., I think all or most of e.l.f. products are non-comedogenic, which is awesome because e.l.f. is definitely a more affordable brand. I remember when e.l.f. makeup cost like $1, $3, and $5, and now a lot of things are like up to $10. It's crazy. But when I first started doing my makeup and I was like 12 years old, e.l.f. was my go-to because my mom would buy my makeup and it was most affordable, so that's what we did. But definitely it's something I'm more interested in now, is looking into making sure my facial products are non-comedogenic. So BB cream, foundation, powder. I've heard that loose powder is better for acne-prone skin and for not clogging your pores because it's more fine compared to pressed powder. I've been using loose powder for a while now anyway, so that's good, and the one I'm using is non-comedogenic. So yeah, there's a lot to look into still, but I'm quite excited for that journey that I'm going to go on with that. And the last two products are from Rare Beauty. So Rare Beauty is quite a pricey makeup brand. It's not the kind of thing I buy myself all the time, but for Black Friday, Sephora was having a little bit of a sale. It wasn't much, but I thought, well, I guess now's the time to get Rare Beauty because when it's full price, I'm less tempted. So I got a couple things. So earlier this year, I got a few Rare Beauty products for the first time. I, of course, had to try their liquid blushes and their lip oil. And now I also got, somewhat recently, the like powder blush that was almost like a highlight and blush in one. And so I've only tried those 3 products from Rare Beauty, but I fell in love with the blushes, of course, and the lip oils. And I'm wearing both right now. So I have to start with the liquid blush. So it's the Soft Pinch Dewy Liquid Blush in the shade Grateful, which is the red shade. And the reason I bought red blush was because on TikTok recently, there was kind of this trending audio going around, and it was one of the makeup artists for Victoria's Secret back in the day. She apparently used red blush on the models. And red blush is kind of unexpected because when you look at it, it looks very intimidating. And the idea of putting this on, especially if you have lighter skin, it seems very intimidating because you're like, whoa, like that's not gonna look good. How could that possibly look good on me? But I think we forget that red blush, if you blend it out, will look pink. So I'm wearing it today. I blended it out quite a bit, so hopefully, I don't know, hopefully it looks okay on me and not too red. I love it. It looks more like a natural flush to the skin. And so I saw on TikTok, all the beauty influencers were trying red blush, and this was one of them. This is not the blush, obviously, because Rare Beauty is new, but this is not the blush that was used on the models. I forget the name of it, but I'll put it on the screen. But I just decided to get the Rare Beauty one because I love Selena, I love Rare Beauty, and this red is stunning. So I put it on, I tried blending it out with my beauty blender, and that's a hack that I think if you're intimidated by liquid blush like I was, and especially by bright colors like this, if you already use a beauty blender to put on your BB cream or foundation, definitely use it to put on your blush because you can use you can kind of use it to blend it into the skin easier. And if you still have a bit of excess product on it from your foundation or BB cream, it'll blend with the blush much easier. So that's kind of my little hack. You might have already known that, but that's my way of kind of applying it without it looking so intense. I did 2 little dots on both sides and blended it out, and I really, really love it. I think, again, the beauty of red blush is that it looks more natural than pink or purple or any other color. So I actually really, really like it. I don't love using liquid blush when I'm in a hurry, but if I have a bit more time like today, I absolutely love it. And this shade is phenomenal. Kind of festive as well, so I had to pick that up. And the last beauty product I bought is the Soft Pinch tinted lip oil in Honesty. I want to go back actually to the blushes. So I now own Happy, which is my favorite shade from Rare Beauty, Joy, which is more of the corally color, and Grateful. And for the lip oils, I own Happy, and now I own Honesty. So it's on my lips now. I think this is maybe the most neutral color they have. Let me see. Now, it does look maybe slightly darker than I thought on me, but I think it's perfect for this time of year. It's more of just kind of a brown nude color, and I was a bit nervous about if it would be too dark for me, but actually, like again, at this time of year, this is perfect. So it is a neutral color, and it's Honesty, and I love their lip oil. So like I said, I have Happy, and the cool thing about these is, and you know, I've never tried lip oils until I tried the Rare Beauty ones. So when I tried Happy, I fell in love with the formula. I thought it was so interesting. So when it goes on, it's more like a gel texture. It's very shiny, looks like a lip gloss, and it's like a gel texture. I don't know how else to describe it. And it goes on a bit lighter, and then as you wear it, like after a few seconds, it gets a bit darker and it turns into its color that it will stay while it's on your lips. So it does get darker once you put it on, so keep that in mind. But I love that. I think it's so cool. And then as it dries down, it's not as glossy or shiny as time goes on. It still is right now because I like just applied it 10 minutes ago. But as the day goes on, it does turn into more of a lip stain, which I think is really cool because then you don't necessarily have to apply more if you don't want to. If you are looking for a super glossy shine all day, it may not be your go-to, but the shine lasts a little bit and then it turns into more of a stain, which I think is quite nice if you're going to be out all day or if you're at work or something, because then you're not constantly thinking, I need to reapply my lip gloss, I need to reapply my lip color. It's just kind of a stain, and no matter what you eat or drink, it will stay on for the most part throughout the day. I haven't actually tested to see how long it'll last throughout the day, but I'm pretty sure it lasts a good while. So I still love their lip oils, and I'm also really interested in the shade Hope. It's another pink color like Happy, but Hope is a bit lighter, and I want to get that in the blush shade as well. But as I said, Rare Beauty is not cheap, so I thought Black Friday was a good time to kind of buy these things, and I don't need all of it, so I should probably just use what I've got. And that's one of my resolutions for the new year, is to just use what I have. I know I've been talking about that. I talked about it last year. It's been a goal of mine and it's been tough, but saving money and using and taking and appreciating the things that I own is important to me. So it's definitely on my resolutions list again for 2025. And the last thing I want to show for now is actually something I bought kind of spontaneously yesterday. I was out with my mom. We went to a few stores and we went into Kohl's. And Kohl's is one of those stores that I used to love growing up. I felt like for the past few years, though, I was not impressed with the things that they had, and the quality is not always the best at Kohl's. It just depends, maybe on the brand. But I just thought I'd look. We were in the area, and I thought, well, I might as well just go in and see what they've got. And I came across a really unique dress. I was tempted to buy 2 dresses. I left one behind, but we got some Kohl's cash, and so I'm like, okay, maybe we'll get that one. My mom said she'd get it for me for Christmas, so we might do that. But I picked up one of the dresses and I have to show it to you. So I'm going to try it on for you because it's going to be really, really hard to show it like this, and it's not going to look as flattering. Even my mom said when I tried it on yesterday, she was like, oh, I like it much better on you than I did on the hanger. And that happens with a lot of things. That's why you should always try stuff on, even if you're not too sure about how it looks on the hanger. But I loved it from the start. So we start off with a mock neck, which you know I love. I love a high neckline. It's sleeveless. And it's got kind of this ruched detailing at the waist on both sides, so it really hugs you at the waist, which is so flattering. It's a long maxi dress, but it is asymmetrical, so on one side it's shorter and on the other it's longer. It's just like the coolest thing. I don't know really how to describe it or how to describe this material, but I will try it on for you. Let's see if I can see the brand. The brand just says Taylor dress, I don't know. Originally it said it was $79, which I would have never paid, especially not at Kohl's, but I can't remember exactly how much we paid. I think it was around $30 or less. It was not above $30, which is amazing. It was on the clearance rack, so I really, really loved it. I just think it's quite cool. I like the print and the neutral colors on it. And it's the kind of thing you could actually wear all year round, which I love because, well, it does have a high neckline, which I do kind of associate more with fall and winter. So I do think it's more of a fall and winter piece overall. But because it's sleeveless and the material is quite light, you can get away with wearing it all year round. Especially in the UK where it doesn't get so hot, I could probably wear this anytime. But you can wear it with tights and a jacket, or you can wear it with some little strappy heels and no jacket. So I really, really love it. I just think it's so cool, and I don't have anything quite like it. So really, really happy with that find. I just really like it. I think it's very elegant and chic. And that is my little haul for you, my little Black Friday haul. But I did just want to mention how excited I feel for the holidays and for the new year. I'm already writing down my resolutions for 2025. I can't believe we're going into 2025 already. It's truly insane. But I'm so grateful and I feel so excited for what 2025 will bring. I have high hopes and I'm just very excited. I've been watching lots of inspirational content from different YouTubers and people on TikTok for just ideas on how to go into the new year. I don't know, feeling my best and doing my best with my resolutions. And one piece of advice that I have, this is something that I kind of realized on my own over the past few years, and it's that I always recommend that you start your resolutions and goals now in December. By the time you see this, we're already going to be in like middle of December, but hear me out and start right now. Write down all of your goals and resolutions for the new year and start practicing those things in December. Most people wait till January 1st, obviously, which kind of makes sense. I get that. And I did the same thing a while back, but the reason you want to start in December is that it takes time to form a habit. I forget how many days they say it takes. You want to start that in December so that you can go into the new year with a newly formed habit. That way, it doesn't feel so difficult in the new year. I think January can be a difficult time of year for a lot of people. I know for me, I tend to feel quite motivated and excited, but it's also kind of a dark, cold time of year and not a lot is going on. So a lot of people's mental health can struggle during that time. I know for me it has as well. But I think that if you go into December already working on these things, January will feel a bit easier when it comes around. So by the time you see this video, start working on these goals now so that you can go into the new year feeling fresh and ready to go. And just keep in mind that it takes a while to form habits, and I'm not saying that you can form all of them by January 1st, but if you try and focus on a few things that are really important to you, key things you want to focus on in the new year, at least you'll be getting a head start, and it might make things easier for you in the future. So I just wanted to share that. I've already started my list of resolutions and goals, and I have to continue writing more. One of those things for me is not looking at my phone first thing in the morning, and for the past few days I've been doing that. So I'll turn off my alarm, won't look at my phone until breakfast time or even after breakfast, or I will also avoid social media until after breakfast time as well, so that, I don't know, I tend to think social media is not always negative. I think it can be, but I think you should be following people and pages who inspire you and uplift you, and not looking at pages or people who make you feel worse about yourself or your life. So it's time to unfollow those pages and those people who don't bring you joy or don't serve you. There are many things I plan to work on, but that's just one of my goals. So I'm already working on that now. And I plan to share a whole video with you in the first video of 2025. Usually I like to do my goals and resolutions, so I'll share that with you in January. But that's just one of them, and this is just your sign to start working on your goals and resolutions now. It's just something I find very exciting. I know some people don't like to write down goals and resolutions. They think it's silly, but I truly believe in the power of writing things down and praying or manifesting or whatever you want to do. The power of speaking and positive words, and I believe in all of that. So for me, I find it all to be very important. I like vision boards. I love journaling. So all of that is very important to me. And I just think self-growth, as you know, is something I prioritize in my life and have done for quite some time. So that continues for me, and I just can't wait to glow up even more in 2025. So if you're with me, then definitely follow along for more. But I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna enjoy this day. It is quite a chilly Saturday in December, but I'm very excited. I'll be seeing Tom very soon, and life is good. So I'm going to continue on with this festive vlog. I'm going to be wrapping some gifts because I have some gifts for family members arriving, and yeah, more Christmas things to come. So keep watching. you.